Welcome sa ating channel mga kaibigan, and yes, we are here again with a new video that will showcase bunch of things na dapat pag-usapan. It's very hard because sobrang dami nating nakikita dito, especially with the unusual way of building, like merong white chassis pero lahat ng ginamit natin sa loob is black. Kadalasan kasi, di ba, pag white yung chassis, white din yung mga ibang components. Pero how can we manage na maging kahit paano maganda pa rin yung aesthetics, balance yung aesthetics pagdating sa mga ganitong scenario na like wala kang mabibiling black chassis or wala kang mabibiling white component and you don't have any choice to combine white chassis with black components. And then another thing is pagdating sa video card na RTX 3090. There are some kumbaga, palaisipan na overkill na yung RTX 3090 in terms of gaming. Now, on this video, we will try to show you guys kung talaga bang lahat ng games is kayang-kaya ng RTX 3090. At the same time, of course, for the first time in this channel, ipapakita natin ngayon ang brand na Bequiet. International, sobrang familiar na kayo sa brand na to. Bequiet is a European brand. Most of those famous YouTubers, maraming malalaking YouTube channels, ang kadalasang fini-feature ang Bequiet. And yes, we are very thankful for having this opportunity. Very rare opportunity actually. And thank you also to you guys dahil medyo napansin tayo ni Bequiet. Actually, it's not the dedicated video about Bequiet. Finiture ko lang po siya dito dahil sobrang excited ko po. Pero soon, we will have a dedicated video to justify naman yung support na binigay nila sa atin. For now, i-feature lang muna natin, konting pahapyaw lang pag-uusapan natin about Bequiet and to show you significant or distinct things, features ng Bequiet on this particular video. Kaya mga kaibigan, sit back and relax and watch the time-lapse video on how we put together the components. For more videos like this, feel free to subscribe, featuring Cyberpunk. This video is brought to you by SCDKey, the best website that you may visit in terms of very affordable deals and best offer para sa application softwares, games, and yes, operating system. And there you are, you may check the Windows 10 Pro, and by using our promo code, ma-avail mo lang siya ng around $14.95 or 700 plus pesos. And yes, there are a lot of payment options using your credit card, debit card. That's it mga kaibigan. Check the description below. May mga links po tayo dyan to go directly sa kanilang website.
Alive can't put me in a box. I redefine any definition you got. I am the tiger, I'm making steps to the top. The flames, I whip it up, you just gotta hand me the rock. Take a seat, you cannot stand it. All I know, the flow harder than a Scotch bunny. Don't try study me, you cannot manage. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
Yeah, you better listen. I'm bringing heat. You'll be a fan when I start rapping. Way I'll have your fucking head spinning. I'm known as spit vicious. Release bombs and go tick tick. Boom, you blow me that head missing. I'm a phenomenon. Stacking cheese like it's Parmesan. 8 different flows, call me Octomom. I'm moving fast like the Autobahn, and I'm independent, so I'm not your fucking starving like it's Ramadan. Sick, twisted, gifted, can't copy, printed, can't hold me down. I shape shift, I'm liquid. I killed this beat, I might get convicted. They know how I move, it was predicted. Persistent, spoke it into existence, so consistent, no assistance. Hear me once, become addicted. If I rap it, then I live it. There's no cap when I be speaking this.
bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
Time to prove my worth!
Wide open!
The bridge is up, ain't it?
Yeah, we can make it.
What the hell are we doing? Just sit tight and pray. Never done that before. Me neither. Okay, so Little Italy.
01 on track to Polestar and descend across the Mercy Bridge to East Shores.
Keep those cars lit up. I ain't losing them.
Stop the car! Now!
We're not shaking this bird!
Leave that to me! RV deployed. South exit. Don't let that stop you!
I think we won!
Yes!
here. Fuck, you got eyes on this shithole?
Rookie vehicle's out on balcony. Got a window on the left. Give me 2 seconds to grease the lock. Don't see any movement on the sensors. Looks like you got them. You're clear to go.
Shit, where the hell's our target?
Look around. Gotta be there somewhere.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Shit, B. Honey, I got a stomach of steel, but this... I wasn't made for this shit.
Think I got her. Got our target.
We make it? She alive?
About to find out.
Okay, so as you have seen, sobrang ganda nung build. Actually, na short lang tayo. Kasi kadalasan po sa mga sleeves na binebenta po sa market natin are kit na po siya. So, if you want another sleeve pagdating sa GPU, edi kailangan mong bumili ulit ng isang kit. And sadly, we don't have the opportunity dahil nga sobrang shortage. Kaya I just tried to balance it by adding sleeves sa dalawang 8-pin, then yung pinakagitna, plain na yung mismong kable na ng PSU. Kaya kung mapapansin nyo, medyo appealing tingnan sa malayo, pero pag tinitigan mo, medyo may kakaiba na black dun sa gitna. Anyway, yan po yung aking criticism dito sa aking mismong ginawa. Uunahan ko na kayo bago nyo mapansin. That is not the thing today. It is more about the RTX 3090 video card before we'll be jumping with the Bequiet brand. Ang napansin nyo mga kaibigan, as you can see mga kaibigan, the RTX 3090 is well performing or giving us the opportunity to run all of the games at a very decent FPS, very high quality. We are very comfortable sa pag-crank up ng settings in terms of graphics na kahit itaas mo ng sobrang todo, parang hindi ka masyadong natatakot na, uy, baka mamaya hindi niya mairan, maglalag, mag-stutter. And there you find out that the FPS you are expecting, kasi kadalasan pag sinasabi natin kasing overkill, might be yung FPS is above na sa refresh rate ng common monitors in the market. Pero as you can see, at a 1440p resolution, not yet 4K, at a 1440p resolution, the FPS is just decent, normal, typical, not going 200 FPS and above. Hindi nyo po nakita sa mga AAA games na nilaro natin. That is a proof na RTX 3090 is the video card that you may have if you want to run almost all of the games at a very high quality at the same time. Very good performance. Pero of course, it's very hard to justify nga lang nowadays that this pandemic, ang RTX 3090 is valued at around 100k and above. So, sa typical na budget natin, medyo hirap din talaga. Pero of course, just for the sake of preview, motivation, kung gusto nyo mag-avail ng RTX 3090 soon, or kumbaga, pag-iipunan, ganyan, then there you have the benchmarks in terms of real gameplay, especially with the Cyberpunk 2077. Well, to add more details, RTX 3090 is, yes, the best video card that you may have. If there are things na pwede mong ma-experience like nag-stutter, nag-lag, nag-freeze, hindi naman po laging yung video card din yung pwede nating sisihin. Pwede rin yung mismong game, hindi pa ganun ka-optimize, like with the case of Cyberpunk, bagong-bago pa lang yung game. Then, of course, hardware, like hard drive, storage natin. Kung medyo mabagal yung ating storage, pwede tayong maka-experience na medyo yung mga textures na de-delay, like nagdi-display siya pero parang may mga garbage display na makikita mo, or kumbaga may mga napuputol, ganyan. Like, there are also cases na pwede rin sa rendering ng ating video card. Sobrang bigat talaga ng game. Medyo nahihirapan pa rin yung video card. With the case of RTX 3090, pwede rin nating ma-experience yung mga ganong cases. Kaya with the case of RTX 3090, hindi pa rin siya mako-consider as an overkill video card in terms of gaming. Pero in most of the time naman, kadalasan talaga, pagdating na po sa software, kung ganun man na may mga may-experience tayong stutter o kaya pwedeng doon na rin sa mismong driver. Pero to cut it short, if you want the best in terms of gaming and you have the budget, go for RTX 3090 Asus ROG Strix. Well, of course, since this is the first time that we will be featuring Bequiet here in this channel, ang pinili ko po is the Bequiet Purebase 500. So, ito makikita nyo na meron siyang sound dampening material. This is not the first time na nakakita tayo ng ganito. With a Bitfinex chassis before, medyo matagal na yun, 5 years ago. Merong Bitfinex chassis na meron din sound dampening material. Even other brands. Pero the last time na naalala ko is yung Bitfinex. And with Bequiet, napakaganda talaga itong move na ginawa nila na merong ganito. Especially if you want to maintain na tahimik, wala kang masyadong naririnig pagdating sa iyong computer. Especially if with our case na ang ginamit natin is CPU air cooler. So we have also here a Bequiet CPU air cooler, a very good air cooler that competes head-to-head with the Noctua lineup, and syempre Bequiet fans. And yes, kadalasan po sa mga Bequiet products, nade-design po sila not only for the performance to go head-to-head with Noctua fans or Noctua CPU air cooler, but also from the brand name itself na dapat sobrang tahimik. And yes, other than the chassis and the CPU air cooler, we also use the Bequiet power supply. Medyo may kamahalan compared sa mga counterpart like Cooler Master or other brands out there, Corsair. Pero isa po itong power supply na may napakagandang reputasyon pagdating sa North American and European market. And yes, big YouTube tech channels have already featured these power supplies multiple times na meron talagang magandang reputation. So we will be discovering those components, anong meron sa loob, bakit napakaganda ng kanilang mga power supplies. We will discover that soon. Kaya keep posted on this channel when we will be going into details pagdating sa kanilang products. And yes, with this chassis. Pero for now, feature ko lang muna siya for you guys to have kahit paano konting pahapyaw or idea how good is Bequiet, kung bakit tayo sobrang excited with this German brand. And well, overall, I built this PC with a white chassis and black components. Isa sa mga pinaka-tip ko po sa inyo mga kaibigan, if you are in this kind of scenario na white yung chassis na gagamitin mo and you cannot find white components like this pandemic, ang isang tip ko po is gumamit kayo ng mga black and white sleeves para medyo mag-fuse yung component sa loob na black with the white exterior. Kung mapapansin nyo, parang magiging bridge siya, para magkakaroon ngayon ng contrast. And yes, before we will end this video, meron po tayong pag-giveaway last month and ngayon po natin i-announce. Kaya yan, magpo-flash po sa ating screen ang tatlong maswerteng mananalo ng Asus ROG Strix t-shirt with NVIDIA logo. Susundan natin yung ating 20K PC build few months ago. Another new 30K to 35K PC build naman ang i-feature natin in the coming weeks. For more videos like this, feel free to subscribe.